is titled Postman and was born out of an obsession that I had about making a film centred around the idea of a postman who never receives any mail himself. Because if a postman's out delivering mail, who delivers mail to a postman? The obsession of that idea grew into some of the characters' own obsessions, so the fact that he only ever has 2 items of anything in his cupboards, and the way that his mannerisms are, and it was specifically written with Adam in mind to play the postman, just because of his unfortunate disposition to looking lonely.
He just has this sense of loneliness deep inside of him. You look at his face sometimes, and he can portray it so well. And also, we've gone for it because I tend to take a lot of crack shots at Adam and make him quite depressed a lot. So I'm going to be utilising that today to get him into the mode. Usually he thinks it's me not liking him, but it's, you know, a friendly way of him getting into character.
I'm genetically predispositioned to look quite, well, really, I've just got hang-dog features, so people would, that's kind of what I'm planning to bring to the role, just sort of bring a bit more physicality.
The main relationship between the postman and the world is his body language and his facial expressions, and Adam has the perfect way of portraying that to the camera to make the viewers empathise with him.
Right, should we let's get some shots of filming coming in. I'm sort of taking a bit more a hands-on approach in moulding Adam as a piece of clay into the character that he and I both wanted to be. So, I mean, luckily he sort of knew what was expected off the bat, having not really read the script until today. But yeah, so I'm sort of giving him his direction, blocking out the scenes and making sure that the camera can fit in the rooms, which has proven to be quite difficult at times.
Pretty much this scene I have been asked to be the postman. I'm kind of like a stunt double because we don't trust Adam with cracking an egg into a pan because just the way he is, he's ridiculous at life.
Makes me feel like a real actor. I have a stunt double, man.
Cut the triangle of the bread off there
Triangle of the bread.
and dip it in the yolk.
And dip it in the yolk, right, Adam? And what you're going to do is, as soon as you dipped it, you're going to bite it, and then when I said look up as if there's someone over there isn't, then you're going to do that song and pull focus onto you.
I've seen this egg cooked by another person. I've seen it go cold.
I literally watched it.
I associate this egg. I associate this egg with eternal pain and loneliness, and I'm going to eat the living shit out of it.
But it's still sort of in character, please.
Yeah, in character. Not completely out of character. Now, the good thing about this film, which is a lot more encouraging than Away for Sam, is that we don't have to record sound because it's just going to be soundtrack. So we don't need to borrow another boom mic, which has been problematic before.
The other idea of Adam being the main character also means he's in charge of the soundtrack, and he can take what he gets from being on the scene to applying to the soundtrack.
Ready, 3, 2, 1!
So I just finished filming a scene which wasn't even meant to be there. It was a freak out. I've got an advert from Dino to support Dino. I'm never supporting Dino again. I punched the floor, and now one thumb is maybe 1.5 times the size of the other.
But I told you that it would be for shits and giggles though, that shot. Don't worry.
Can I watch it?
So the Postman differs a bit from Waiting for Sam because it requires
multiple locations. Waiting with Sam, if you've seen it, obviously was all shot in this house. And we're using the same house for the home of the character in this film. But in terms of other locations, obviously, being Postman, you've got to see the guy, living his life, doing his work. So there'll be a few shots walking down the streets. So just a few different sides of Brighton will get him walking through. Hi, Neil. This is Nick Jessup. I'm a student at Sussex University. Basically, I came in yesterday and spoke to one of the guys behind reception about possibly using a changing room today to shoot a student film. We would just need like any change room for just an hour of the day, preferably. Awesome, thank you very much, Neil. Cheers. Bye. Yeah, he said it should be fine, but we'll use the top site because they've got more changing rooms.
Anyone got cotton bud?
No, because we wake up and think it's lunch.
Okay, we are at Kindly, the University of Sussex sports complex, where they're actually filming one of their gym changing rooms. This is going to be a scene where Adam, as the postman, is getting changed, and myself, Nick, and Dave, and the camera here will be kind of changing and emphasising the friendship that we have and not the friendship that the postman has.
That is a wrap for the day.
There's no other things we need.
No, I know it was only short, but it was just sort of
Short but sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for being really helpful.
We are at the end of the first day of filming for The Postman. Due to weather circumstances, we can't shoot any exterior shots today. For as much as we thought this one would be a lot less sort of make us a little bit less scatterbrained than last time. It's sort of, I think it's just an endemic of filmmaking that you're going to end up going slightly insane. So luckily we're all a little bit unhinged as it is, and we all kind of bounce off each other. So when spirits are low for somebody, such as when Adam broke his thumb,
it's not broken.
we just ignore him and carry on and laugh at him.
How are you?
Right. Welcome to day 2. So yeah, Dino, Adam and Beth are arriving in about 15 minutes and we're going to shoot the exteriors outside my house, and thankfully the rain hasn't come. And then we move on to Dave's, pick up Dave and make him mug Beth and do the action sequence, which is going to be challenging but hopefully quite good fun.
I think the role's going to differ today. Because obviously he's reaching the end of his character arc, so he's got that kind of it's a different. It's not just relentless miserabilia. It's actually, you know, I've got to show a different face, which is going to be difficult because I've learned one face really well, but I haven't got many more faces under my belt. It's going to be great. Peace.
Okay, my role in the film is I'm playing a distressed lady. I do believe that there's an attacker in the flat that I live in, and Adam, or the postman, I believe, rescues me, and then I cook him eggs. Yeah, I can pretend that he would rescue me. Well, that if it was actually reality, I think I'd be rescuing him.
Basically, we're not going to make her the classic stereotype damsel in distress. It's going to be that rather than she's like it's going to be like, hey, like what the fuck are you doing, sort of thing, and she's going to come out to confront him just as Adam comes down, and it'll be like the thief will be like, what the fuck am I doing? Adam's going to grab the pan and the guy's going to run. So slightly progressive, I would say. Yes. Hello. is the exterior of Dave's house, which we're using for the escape of the criminal, which will probably be played by Dave. We are slightly at a loss as to how he is going to get out of here. Probably there, but as you can see, shed, well, I wouldn't trust that. Over there, and then there's 2 other people's gardens.
Dino!
Dino?
We have an escape route.
Ah, I wasn't too sure of the stability of that, but it seems to be holding you.
This is my house that we're shooting in here. It's quite a challenging one to shoot in because it's quite small. It's not particularly well lit. There's just always a lot going on with like various housemates or bustling around. I don't think we'll be in here for more than for more than an hour or so, because there's 3 bits to shoot really. There's one in the kitchen, one upstairs of Adam bursting through the door, and one of Jessup vaulting the fence.
This is where the magic happens. Jessup, look, Jessup, are you looking at Beth?
Yeah.
Now look at Adam.
I am. My head doesn't move.
Yeah, but your head needs to move.
Alright.
I made a close-up also of you grabbing the pan in the first place.
Yeah.
So if we start, can you do all your actions and I'll just follow what you do?
Yeah. Okay? So yeah, we've just filmed what we have dubbed the action sequence of the film. It involves Beth, our first female actress on a Concrete Rose production, Adam and myself. There's a little exchange in the kitchen, and Beth, in support of feminist film theory, wrestles a frying pan out of my grasp while I'm trying to steal her toaster, amongst other things.
Is this quite quick? Or?
No. Once you see he's gone, he's like, oh, the danger's gone. Don't be like struck. Just be walking at normal pace. He's gone and be like, okay, what's this?
So I'm about to give Adam some direction on how he's going to break into the flat so that he can save Beth's character from the terrible me. So what we're going to do is film outside Adam running, and we're going to give him a mark on the glass to hit with his shoulder. We basically have his shoulder in the same place, so when he hits the door from outside, we've got the shot outside, and then we'll cut to inside, and his shoulder will be there and the door will be open. Yeah, we're going to hope that it works, but yeah, it's just another one of the pitfalls of independent filmmaking, that we can't break a real door, because it's a lot of money to replace it.
Action. Yeah, that's good.
So as you can see, this script is 1, 2, 3 pages long, and it took twice as long as waiting for Sam to film. But that is essentially a wrap, and let's just hope it all comes together perfectly.
Shattered. Absolutely shattered. It seems to have gone fairly smoothly. I'm just all a bit tired, to be honest. I've assembled like the first minute and a half or so. It looks pretty good. So yeah, should be good.
See you at the bright lights.
Yeah, see you then.
Fica fucking tonto.